Hello, hello, everybody. We're super. Whoa. I mean, you're super. You're super. Welcome to your channel. This is again your friend, Carla, your analyst, Carla. Super welcome to this channel. Again, this is another live streaming. And today, yeah, afternoon still, sorry. It's all about Night of Champions. And of course, as you can see it in the thumbnail, as you must know, you can go ahead and be part of this. Live chat, okay? In case you didn't know, again, this is your channel, Wrestling Battle US. My husband and I, practically both of us only. So definitely your ring announcer, Alex and Carla, your analyst today. I want to talk about the predictions of Night of Champions and something that I understand that I don't know, everybody was wondering and talking about it. Like, what's going on with Night of Champions? Is this happening finally? Are they going to cancel it? Are we gonna have a show or we're not gonna have the show? Are we gonna get the PLE? Are we gonna get the bomb? I don't know. We understand there's a lot of trouble going on, but apparently it looks like we're gonna keep it positive. We are gonna get this, PLE of WWE this Saturday. Finally, it's happening. Night of Champions this Saturday, June 28th. And huge reminder, of course, like what are you waiting for? If you haven't subscribed, you can go ahead and like this video, subscribe on time. Right now, the live chat is open, so you can be part of the live chat with your predictions, of course, for what's going to happen at Night of Champions. And also, you can let me know in the comment section where you're watching from. Maybe it's first time or second time in this channel. Just so you know, this is practically, we tend to put a little bit of reactions, watch alongs, like Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, and of course, much more information in the description down below. So definitely, like I was saying, it's been a little bit kind of weird, all the stuff that is happening, right? But we understand that again, it looks like Triple H, he wants to do the show still, keep it really positive, like the show must go on, like they always say, right? So it's happening, there's no changes. Lamentably, for what I was checking in the media, they were saying at the beginning, we're talking about 5 days, 3 days ago. So they were saying that five members or something of the staff of WWE, they were stopped at Qatar or something else on the airport or whatever is going on over there. So because they were supposed to, to fix the show, the presentation or whatever it is. I don't know if it's at an arena or a stadium. Yeah, like an arena or something. So that's the reason pretty much they were stopped in there. So, that was not a good sign, but it looks like it's going to happen still. And we got 6 matches confirmed. So definitely, like if you come already to the channel, then you know how it is. I try to, share in the screen the photos of the actual matches, and it's happening. Funny thing that I have to say it's, I don't know if it's wrong, if it's fine or not, but you can let me know in the comment section. Maybe it's your first time or second time, like I was saying. Um, I was talking to Alex, right? He's been watching the show for many, many, many years, comparing to me, okay? And it looks like Night of Champions, they tend to do before in the past, right? I guess the last one was in 2018, okay? So in the past, what they tend to do, it was putting practically tons of championships, tons of titles on the line. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like this year it's kind of different. The storylines are not helping that much. And that's the reason we're getting 2 title matches only, non title matches, and 2 more, I would say, for the King and Queen of the Ring. That it'll be the case of not doing the King and the Queen of the Ring, pay per view as it used to be some all the time, right? Last year it was Nia Jax, and I don't remember the other one. Oh, Gunther, of course, Gunther, right? This time is different, so they are gonna do the finals correctly. The actual match final is gonna be a Night of Champions. So it's a total of King of the Queen, King of the Ring. Sorry, Queen of the Ring. The other one, non-title match. Rhea Ripley now she's in in the picture with a street fight against Raquel Rodriguez. The other one is going to be Cameron Cross. Finally, it's been a while, right? Versus Sami Zayn. The other one, of course, it's going to be Cody Rhodes because that's the king of the ring against Randy Orton. And the one that I have it right now, Asuka and Jay Cargill. But why don't we start with the first predictions? I mean, definitely we got to talk about it. Um, right now, seriously talking, I have to admit it. I was checking in the media, okay, and you can let me know in the comment section, of course, if you think it's true or not. It looks like I was checking the hot takes as soon as Jay Cargill she won, she qualified, she advanced for the finals, and there's a huge percentage of people. I don't know why, okay, that nobody wants to see Jay Cargill getting the actual final match, you know? Like it was not fair, that it was the wrong decision, that she's not ready, she should not win, blah, 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 blah. You know how it is. I mean, what was that? I don't know if it's true. I don't know if she's actually ready. I would say non 100, not a 100%. She could be ready kind of mentally 70%, I would say. But physically talking, and when it comes to wrestling techniques and whatever it is, I'm not a professional, right, wrestler, wrestling thing. But I think, yeah, it's just missing a little bit. Okay, she's missing a little bit, and that's the reason that a lot of people are saying like, why she qualified, why she went to the final, blah 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 blah, right? But apparently, if you take a look, Oscar really needs another competitor who can, challenge her a little bit extra. Now, Oscar, she's been for so long. She was not present here. She got the injury thing. She was in Japan. She got issues with the, WWE fans. I don't even know what happened outside, outside over there with the fans or whatever was the issue. And somebody was just, it was just practically attacking her. They were attacking her. But the bottom line is that the way now she has come back, it's huge. Oscar, right now, she has all the fire. She's so ready to win. And I'm going to say it like this, to win. Okay. To the point that, yes, I will see Oscar winning this one. And this one, my prediction, and you can let me know in the comment section, of course. You can like this video, follow on time, and let me know in the live chat who do you vote for, because this is all about predictions only for WWE Night of Champions 2025. It's happening this Saturday. And in case you didn't know, we also have Peacock. So if you don't have Peacock, you can come this Saturday at 1 p.m. EDT. It's going to be the same time as Saudi Arabia time. Okay. So for United States, USA, it's going to be at 1 p.m. EDT here in your channel, Wrestling Battle US. So you can come to the live chat and, of course, join in the live chat with your predictions, with your questions. So this is that I have to say. It has to be Oscar. If Oscar doesn't win this time, it's going to be really, 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 really super disappointing. Sometimes it happens like this, like when there's a wrestler who's coming back in such a long time. And, that wrestler, if it's very well known, a former champion or whatever is the case, if they don't get momentum, it's going to be messed up. Now, I don't want to compare it with Charlotte Flair's because Charlotte Flair is Charlotte Flair and Oscar is Oscar. you know, Oscar, it's another style, Japanese attitude in the good sense, right? And so professional, seriously, that is nothing compared to Charlotte Flair. So that's what I'm saying. And this one, I should go for Oscar. I think definitely she deserves an actual second chance. It's been a while. We know she, in case you didn't know, she's a former tag team champion, a solo champion already for Raw or for SmackDown WWE Championship, right? But it's been a while. So it's practically from the same time that it was Charlotte's Flair era and Becky Lynch. So definitely, and this one I have to go for Asuka. I mean, I'm not saying Jay Cargill. She's just not the person. Not exactly. If something magical happens, that'll be literally a miracle to see Jay Cargill push to the most. Because now we have to consider also we got Naomi in the actual, storyline. Naomi can come, pass by, cash in, and boom, that's it. just taking out all the spotlight of Jay Cargill if Jay Cargill wins. Now, if it's Oscar, I guess Oscar, I mean, it's Oscar, you know? So that's totally different, I would say. Definitely, yeah, we got a new follower, Andrew. Yeah, well, what is it? I got my cheering. Where's my cheering thing? Thanks again to the new followers and new subscribers. We got your notifications. I have your notifications, my friend. Thank you, Andrew, and everybody that is entering to the live chat. Drop it in the comment section. What do you think about this one so far? We got 6 matches for WWE Night of Champions. First time, second time. Let me know in the comment section. And of course, the live chat is open, like I was saying. And that would be the first match for Queen of the Ring this 2025. Let's see if Oscar can have momentum back again on her own, because she's been a while under, damage control storyline and whatever it was with Bailey before. Damage control before, it was supposed to be a team. It didn't work. I mean, it worked for such a long time too. It was kind of like 2 years or 1 year or something going on. So definitely, I guess definitely we're sorry. We're definitely gonna see Oscar winning on this one. The following one that I really caught my attention, of course, that'll be the case of King of the Ring. Now this one, the King of the Ring, we gotta talk about it. This is huge and something that Alex was telling me. Look, King of the Ring is either two people having momentum back again, either Cody Rhodes or Jey Uso. It was so obvious. I'm gonna say it like this. It was so obvious to see how right now they wanted to put Jey Uso. I don't know where. After the championship, he lost it. Apparently, he lost momentum. And apparently, the King of the Ring, it was supposed to lift up momentum to the actual wrestler. Now, it could be two choices, like I was saying. It was between Cody Rhodes or Jey Uso. Me, first of all, that's one of the things that I was saying in the live watch along with my husband, because we tend to do Raw and Smackdown. And I was telling my husband, I kind of find out unfair the way they put Jey Uso at a tournament. I would not put a former champion at a tournament. Again, I'm not saying it's wrong. I wouldn't even put Cody Rhodes at a tournament, not necessarily, but I understand also that they need the actual momentum with the ratings and all this stuff. I think being a former champion already, you don't need to be in the middle of the crowd to reach to the top is at a tournament. I don't think it's really needed, but the way they look at it, the way they want to do it is through a tournament to get momentum back. So that's the reason I assume they decided to put Cody Rhodes now winning and being the chosen one that is supposed to be against Randy Orton. Now, this match for me, it's really interesting. It's going to be the first time in such a long time to see Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes together. We're talking about after I don't know how many years, because I've heard in the past they had a storyline and it was totally different. It was Randy Orton like the leader or something. I don't even remember the name of the group. And it was supposed to be Cody Rhodes with Randy Orton and somebody else, right? My husband knows. But it was just different. It was in the past. It was a different storyline. And now that Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, practically they are friends and all this stuff, this is going to be really interesting. It's practically two future legends. And I just love it. I just love it. I would love to see Randy Orton winning. I'm a huge fan of Randy Orton. But it looks like on this one, it's not going to happen again. I don't know. This year, it looks like Randy Orton, he's losing momentum. It's not supposed to be the year of Randy Orton. That's the reason he's not winning. And there's a certain pattern I noticed that when it's not your moment, it's not your season, it's somebody else's. Don't worry about it. It's only that person. I noticed that it happened to John Cena. It's happening right now. Since the moment John Cena, he turned heel and he started winning and he started, being the actual face of WWE now completely. It's all about John Cena. And that's the reason now it looks like it's also the time for Cody Rhodes, if possibilities, he can get a rematch because of this King of the Ring match. He can get his rematch at SummerSlam because the one who wins, in case you didn't know, it's supposed to have a one-on-one match with the champion at SummerSlam. I remember, if I'm not wrong, is with the champion, one of the champions at SummerSlam. But I do know clearly that is a match at SummerSlam. So definitely this is huge. On this one, I have to go for Cody Rhodes. I'm not a big fan of Cody Rhodes. If you've been here in this channel, then you know what I'm saying. We know Cody Rhodes. He's the super baby face. He's the total face of the whole company already. He has carried the company practically for more than 1 year, I guess. More than 1 year and a half. Almost 2 years, let's put it that way. But at the end of the day, it's kind of predictable. Yeah, you could say that. But that's the reason I have to go for Cody Rhodes. So, yeah, on this one, I have to say Cody Rhodes. I would love to see Randy Orton. But this year, it's not going to happen with Randy Orton. It's going to be with Cody Rhodes. And my husband, he was telling me, this is because of this and that and that. I'm like, dude, he knows. And it makes sense. It makes sense that he's supposed to get a rematch so he can reach to that point to go to the SummerSlam match, SummerSlam PLE, sorry. And then he can get the title back. And who knows? John Cena, he's going to be done for real and done with the farewell and done with everything that you can imagine. So, anywho, let me know in the comment section, who do you vote for? Which one is supposed to be your prediction for Night of Champions? Hi, what's going on? Hey, Isaac. Yeah, I picked Cody Rhodes. Win. Well, come on. Okay, Crown. Okay. Beat Randy Orton. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's going to be really obvious. It looks like it's going to be Cody Rhodes definitely this time. And everybody's super happy for Cody Rhodes at this point. And huge reminder, go ahead and like this video, my friend. And do not forget to subscribe on time because you can get notified for the upcoming live events. Huge reminder, in case you don't have Peacock, you can double check in the description down below. We put the audio super loud for you, my friend. You can come and pass by this Saturday at 1 p.m. EDT. We're going to do the same time with Saudi Arabia. So definitely you can come to the live chat and get the audio and know what's going on in the actual show in case you don't have Peacock. We also have I would say a podcast, okay? It's called Wrestle Splash Podcast. You can find it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, as it says right here. Okay. Best part of it, you can download it for free, no ads, and you can rate us with 5-star. That is, of course, for free. So definitely double check in the description down below because we've been putting a lot of episodes, a little bit of Raw, a little bit of Smackdown, a little bit of everything, and full reviews of the pay-per-views. The latest one would be Money in the Bank or Worlds Collide or, WrestleMania and everything. So definitely you can go ahead and take a look on it. Like I was saying, this is so predictable so far. We have no idea what's going to happen specifically. And according to, for what we know, yes, the show must go on. And we're going to see the 6 matches on this Saturday. The following one that it really caught my attention is the case of this match that is happening. Finally, this is the moment that I was waiting, and I was telling my husband actually. I mean, when is this supposed to happen? The following one, it'll be the case of Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu, and this is so dramatic to the point that you could say, finally, the two cousins, they were having for so many months this intrigue, storyline. Like, no, you want to betray me. You don't want to betray me. But you're my cousin. No, but I love you. But I hate you. And everybody loves each other. And suddenly everybody hates each other. So I was laughing at every SmackDown with Alex, again, with my husband when we do the show. Because it's so uncertain to know until what point they were going to push this storyline. And if you take a look, in case you didn't know, my friend, Jacob Fatu, for what I was checking in the media, it's going to be a total of 1 year. So it's been 12 months already that Jacob Fatu took 12 months to get so much momentum with the United States Championship. To the point that Solo Sikoa, he lost it completely. The momentum, he was not supposed to be the tribal chief like he should, or like maybe he was expecting to be. He was not recognized at the end of it. it was much more recognized. His cousin Jacob Fatu was the actual friend. I mean, the actual friend, the actual cousin who has been recognized even much more than Jimmy Uso, and at the same point of Jay Uso. And funny thing is that finally we're gonna see this rivalry. I don't know if it's gonna finish completely or not. I don't know if Solo Sikoa deserves this title. I have to admit it also that Solo Sikoa, he's been pushing the character really, really wrong. Really, really tough. Sorry. Really tough. The way he really wanted to go for it. He's been giving everything, and the microphone skills, and also, in the matches. It's not a bad idea that Solo Sikoa can get the title. It's not bad. I don't know if the fans they would react to it like, "Oh my God, Solo Sikoa! Now you're the new U.S. champion." And that's the reason that I have to predict on this one. My prediction would be on this one, the third one. I have to say it has to be Jacob Fatu this time, just because Jacob Fatu is Jacob Fatu. And even though uh Jacob Fatu does not have any friend or any, enforcer, whatever, I understand Solo Sikoa, maybe he has an enforcer that it could be JC Mateo, right? But I don't think he's gonna help 100%. Isaac says I picked Jacob Fatu win to beat Solo Sikoa. Yeah, I think Jacob Fatu he's having so much momentum to the point that he is gonna win still. He's gonna retain that title. Everybody loves him right now. I don't even know if he's heel. Apparently, right now he's face after he said, "I hate you, Solo." Right? I hate you. Whatever. Um, yeah, it should be. It should be Jacob Fatu because it's Jacob Fatu. The ratings are speaking by itself. It's Jacob Fatu. The storyline it works. I really liked it actually. Me personally, I just love it. Every time they put the drum on it, that's two. And third reason that he should be just because it looks like also Solo Sikoa. I'm not sure if the other guys of the bloodline are supposed to come back, meaning of Tamatong and Tangaloa, that they were supposed to be injured right now, or they are expecting to bring another new wrestler that it was the case of Haikulio. He debuted, at a SmackDown main event last week. Uh-huh. But it's not even confirmed. I don't know until what point they want to push the storyline. But I guess it's going to be Jacob Fatu for sure retaining this title. So definitely you can let me know in the comment section, maybe first time or second time. And also your prediction, of course, for Night of Champions. Do not forget to like this video, of course, and subscribe on time so you can get notified for the upcoming live events, a little bit of Monday Night Raw, a little bit of SmackDown. This Friday, we're coming back with my husband for another SmackDown watch along. The following one, I would say, it was. Wait, I don't have the picture. Uh-huh. The one that has been so much talked about. I mean, this is so interesting. We're gonna see these two legends because that's the way we call it, legends. Uh, and something that it really caught my attention. I never thought we were gonna see CM Punk at a SmackDown with John Cena. I never thought he was gonna come and he was gonna say a lot of stuff and whatever. It looks like it was gonna be only Monday Night Raw, the whole promise thing and whatever. But I really liked it when CM Punk he came to to impress a little bit at SmackDown. And the last promo that John Cena he did it and he said it clearly. It was just I'm gonna say it like this. It was cinematic. Like everybody's saying right now in the media, the way that CM Punk has reached to the level. No, sorry. I mean John Cena has reached to the level of being healed. He has been trespassing the unexpected. He's done it already with Cody Rhodes. So we got to give him the props that Cody Rhodes, I mean, he got a taste of John Cena. Hi, what's going on, JT? Yes, what's up? And everybody that is entering to the live chat, drop it in the comment section your prediction. This is the number 4 for the most, I would say, the most exciting match so far, apparently, that I assume that is going to be a main event. It's gonna be now John Cena versus CM Punk for the WWE Championship. Drop it in the comment section. Your predictions, of course, so everybody can know about it and we can talk about it. And of course, if you're watching right now, you can like the video and subscribe. And we really appreciate every single subscriber and follower every time you tend to share the link with another friend so they can know about our shows. So another one, it says use anything can happen at Kristen. Kristen says anything can happen at Night of Champions, but I think Cody will take the win. And Oscar will take the win and Jacob Fatu will retain. Yes, that is so true. And at this point, it looks like Cody Rhodes really needs the rematch. He has to be at SummerSlam. Cody Rhodes has been given the amount of expectation. He trespassed. I don't know if he's actually reaching to the point of whatever Roman Reigns did it in the past as the tribal chief, but in a different way. Because Cody Rhodes is super face. That's the thing with Cody Rhodes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely Cody Rhodes has to win on this time. And Asuka, the way she's coming back, like I was saying, yes, she should. And yeah, Jacob Fatu too. John Cena, and CM Punk will put on a banger. Totally. Yeah, it's true. Some of the matches are a little bit like, we know the results, like we know who's gonna win. And funny part, like I was saying to my husband in another show too, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes Triple H does this thing just to make fun of the fans too. Like he wants to do something unexpected on purpose too. So hopefully the results that we want to see as fans, it can happen. Solo wins. JT says solo wins would help better if Jacob is chasing the title. Isaac says I pick CM Punk win beat John Cena. Totally. Yeah, on this one, it's so unpredictable. This one, I don't know. For me, at this point, John Cena, he should retain the title. Just because John Cena, I would love to see him until the end on SummerSlam. If you're giving John Cena only 2 months or 3 months of championship, of kingdom, nah, it doesn't make any sense. I would love to see John Cena until the end of it, maximum until SummerSlam. So in SummerSlam, whatever it happens, he loses against whoever, maybe Cody Rhodes, like we were saying, uh, it's done. But at least John Cena, he could have his momentum to the most. I mean, John Cena deserves so much. And funny thing is that everybody was thinking for a moment, well, John Cena, he's going to keep the title maybe 28 days, maybe 1 month only. Forget about it. He trespassed already the 2 months, I guess, if I'm not wrong. And he's killing it with the heel character now. For some people, it looks like it's kind of not annoying, but it's kind of confusing because for the fans that they've been for so many years, they don't buy it. They don't believe 100% that John Cena can make it. And he's actually, I like the way he does it. It's just a different way. The way he was doing the promo against CM Punk last Friday, it was really fun. I was laughing, and everybody was in shock when CM Punk was, in that freaking table. He got all messed up. I mean, CM Punk was just feeling a little bit of pain. For who knows what's going to happen in the actual match. For what I understand, it's just a regular match. There's no stipulation, so we're not going to see tables. I doubt it. So, Christian says, all we got to do is wait till Saturday. Yes, totally true. JT says, Cena is already slowly turning back into a baby face. Cody will be the heel after SummerSlam. Yeah, believe it or not, JT, there's a lot of, again, it's the media, media's crazy. The fans, actually. Because I was checking in Twitter and everybody's saying, well, Cody Rhodes, he's about to turn heel, and they've been saying that very long time ago. To the moment, I would say since the moment that The Rock, he was saying like, oh, I want you to sell your soul and whatever, and everybody was speculating, oh, it's supposed to be Cody Rhodes, he's supposed to be the one. It made sense, but for the creative department, it didn't make sense. And then we know in the media that there was a whole argument or a whole controversial thing between The Rock and Triple H because apparently they wanted to put Cody Rhodes as the actual heel, but they didn't want to. They wanted to create something different. They wanted to get a little bit of different experience with John Cena because, hello, this is the last time ever for John Cena. This is the last time farewell tour, and why don't we create something different, and we put John Cena heel ever as a heel different side of him because I know he's been healed very long time ago in a different way when he used to be the rapper and all this stuff. But this time it's totally different, because now he has matured apparently. you know mm-hmm. Kristen says, Randy Orton might turn heel like he did from 2007 to 2009. Yes, that I can say that could happen. And it's funny thing that now lately in the 2024, 2025, we're seeing another side of Randy Orton. He's never been faced in such a way. Like every time that Randy Orton he's talking on the microphone, I'm like, dude, he sounds so like a daddy thing, like in the good sense, daddy. Like a parent, he sounds like an actual parent every time he talks. So I like it. I'm like, okay, I'm watching it, like I'm buying it, right? And funny thing, some of the wrestlers they can manage babyface and they can manage heel. Right now it's babyface for Randy Orton. It's working. But if that happens, that Randy Orton can turn heel and be like before, I doubt it. He can be heel. I'm not saying he cannot turn. Who knows? He has a lot of reasons. He's been losing and losing. They don't let him have any freaking momentum yet. He's not winning like before. And we understand that he could be fed up, as the storyline if they let him be like that. So it makes sense. If that happens, it has to be at a special moment. I don't think they should put it at a SmackDown. I think they should put it in an actual PLE, like he turns heel and he gives us something different. Again, who was gonna think that Randy Orton he was gonna do the presentation, whatever move that he did, just like Joe Hendry? I mean, what in the world, Like to the point that Randy Orton he's not Randy Orton anymore. What was that? But anywho, and we got a new follower. What's the name? uh, okay. Hi, Alex. Yes, we got your notifications. Yes, we got new followers and we got your notifications. Definitely. If you haven't followed, you haven't subscribed, you can go ahead and subscribe right now. Get notified for the upcoming live event. It's all about WWE Night of Champions predictions and this live streaming with Carla, your friend, your analyst. So definitely you can double check in the description down below for much more information. Isaac says, hey Carla, who is coming to WWE SummerSlam soon? Rachel Ziegler to be her hometown, New Jersey. If WWE SummerSlam this year. Well, I'm not I'm not familiar who's Rachel Ziegler. If she's a wrestler or what, I don't know. Okay, you got me on that one. Okay, yeah, you got me on that one. But definitely, like I was saying again, this is a huge event. This is a huge match. And whether we like it or not, it has to happen this year. It has to be for, John Cena retaining this title. I assume that he's going to retain the title. And this prediction for me, I have to say, John Cena has to do it. This time he's supposed to keep the title, retain that title, and enjoy the title to the most because the end is going to happen at SummerSlam. That's what I'm voting for. Definitely, you can let me know in the comment section your predictions. Make sure to write your predictions in the comment section. And of course, what do you think about the latest, changes or episodes in the actual show of Monday Night Raw or SmackDown? So the following one, wait, I lost the picture. Okay, the following one. Give me 1 minute when my computer because it's a little bit funny sometimes. But anywho, and huge reminder, like I was saying again, this is happening. We're gonna be doing it here in your channel, Wrestling Battle US, this Saturday at 1 p.m. EDT. If you don't have Peacock, we put the audio super loud for you, my friend. So then you can know what's happening in the actual pay-per-view this Saturday. I'm trying to look for the picture that okay. I got it now. So whoop. And also, you can double check. There's a playlist of our latest watch alongs of Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. It's called WWE um, WWE watch alongs. So you can see a little bit of Raw, a little bit of SmackDown reactions of the latest episodes, just so you know. And funny thing, okay, I'm gonna put this. Okay, now better. And funny thing that I couldn't get better pictures, like bigger pictures, but I'm trying to put it kind of like big so you can appreciate it. Mhm. Snow White, Rachel Ziegler from Snow White. Oh no, forget about it. No, I don't know about that. No. Only wrestling. Make sure to write in the comment section everything related to WWE. This is a live streaming for predictions of WWE Night of Champions. Huge reminder for everybody. And everybody that is entering to the live chat, drop it in the comment section. What do you think about this prediction so far? We just passed 4 predictions. Like I was saying again, it was the King of the Ring for this year, Queen of the Ring also match. The other one, CM Punk versus, uh, John Cena, and of course, Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa. And the 2 matches, funny thing that they decided to add it at the end of the day, it was pretty impressive actually. Everybody was thinking that it was supposed to be only for matches. They even did a change. They changed a match. They got rid of one of the matches. What it was supposed to be Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the actual Intercontinental Championship. It's not gonna happen apparently because Dominic Mysterio he's having. I'm not saying it's 100%, but it looks like it's an undisclosed injury, whatever related with his ribs. So who knows how long this can take? But it's confirmed that the title match would be for AJ Styles as soon as he's ready to compete. JT says, oops, my bad, Carla. I'm talking about WWE Night of Champions on Saturday afternoon. Okay, cool. Yeah. JT says, cool, Isaac. Yeah. JT says, Oscar versus Io Sky for the title at SummerSlam. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah. I wonder if that will be a first for 2 Japanese women. That is a great prediction. I have to say it like that. A lot of people is rooting for Oscar. But behind it, if you take a look, JT, right? It's because everybody wants to see Oscar versus Io Sky. I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong. For a lot of people, they were saying too, oh, I would love to see Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer. I understand Stephanie Vaquer, she got into the main roster and all this stuff. It looks like it's going to take a little while for her. Okay. I understand she's being drafted, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. It is going to take a while. Who knows how long? But people they really would love to see Oscar versus Io Sky because there was a promo. It was true. There was a promo. They were saying on Monday Night Raw that Io Sky was talking to Oscar, and Oscar she practically said, "I see you at SummerSlam." I didn't pay attention to the whole promo or conversation they had, but for what I understand in the media thing, it was a clip that I saw it super quick. It looks like Oscar she really see herself in the actual a match at SummerSlam with Io Sky. And that'll be historic because, again, they've been huge friends. I guess they're best friends in real life for real. Funny thing is that Oscar, my husband was telling me because he's a pro, and that's the reason that you got to come back this Friday for Friday Night SmackDown because we talk about it, a little bit of extra updates. He told me specifically that comparing to Io Sky, like Io Sky has a whole background of Japanese, Japanese style and Japanese wrestling, whatever championships, right? Comparing to Oscar, Oscar was specifically, I guess, in New Japan Wrestling, that company, but it was a different side of Japan. They were not in New Japan together. That's what I'm saying. So it's just huge. It's huge because it'll be Japanese style completely. It'll be something special at SummerSlam. Last year SummerSlam it was a different case. It was a lot of expectation between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Last year, it was a lot of stuff going on. Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. This year is going to be totally different and really challenging because we have to admit also something here that SummerSlam, this WWE pay per view, is supposed to be 2 days. So it's supposed to be kind of like a WrestleMania thing. So who knows how many matches we're going to get? 6 matches the first day, maybe 7 matches the second day. We're not sure about it, but it's going to be really interesting. The way they have to book these matches, it has to be really, really strategic, you know? So, yeah. Isaac says, hey, Carla, you seen Joss movie on Peacock? Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. And everybody that is entering to the live chat, drop it in the comment section. Your predictions for Night of Champions. Right now, it's all about this live streaming. It's all about Night of Champions. Make sure to write your predictions in the comment section. I'll be reading the predictions of these matches. And like I was saying, coming back to the topic, they added 2 more matches that nobody thought. At this point, they were going to count on Rhea Ripley. I don't understand. I understand that Rhea Ripley, she could be kind of the chosen one, like the chosen one, you know? Yeah, it looks like one or the other one. They really want to push Raquel Rodriguez for this actual PLE, taking advantage that Liv Morgan, her tag team partner, is not 100% here. And they want to push her? Or, yeah, JT, Raquel needs a big win. Or they wanted to do that match because of Rhea Ripley only? It's kind of confusing, you know, because in this match, Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley, there's not even a reason. The only reason was, supposedly, that Rhea Ripley, she interrupted Raquel Rodriguez qualifying match for the Queen of the Ring. That was the only reason. That's it. Street match, street fight match, whatever. They put it now for, Night of Champions because both of them are super strong and both of them right now, they are super like mad at each other. And that's it. Interesting? Yeah. Those 2 matches, we should get titles, but we're not going to get titles, title shot. You know, we understand also the women's championship are supposed to be on the line better at Evolution 2. That's the thing. That's the main reason we have this match. That's what I understand. You can correct me in the comment section. But I say, hey Carla, what? I went to the weekend concert a few minutes ago. That's cool. And again, like I was saying again, what are the chances that this whole match is gonna end up being half an hour? I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to be half an hour, 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay. Again, this is not AW, totally different. So, but who knows? Let's see who wins. This one, my prediction, I have to say, I would put Raquel Rodriguez. If Raquel Rodriguez does not win this time, forget about Rhea Ripley. I'm done with Rhea Ripley. I like the way she fights, she talks, and everything. But this time, it has to be Raquel Rodriguez. Forget about it. JT says they need to name Raquel and Roxanne Perez R and R. Makes sense. Makes sense. Funny thing, yeah, it makes sense. And it's funny because right now, Raquel Rodriguez, it's gonna be really, really helpful to have Roxanne Perez next to her. And you have to think it like this: if they don't give Roxanne Perez the chance to cover Liv Morgan right now, Raquel Rodriguez, she's not going to be a champion anymore. That's the disadvantage. So whether she likes it or not, now she should be teaming up with Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez, I think she's completely ready. It doesn't matter. She's been NXT tag team champion before. She was teaming up with Cora Jade. NXT is different, I understand. But it doesn't matter. She's been, again, NXT champion, solo, tag team champion. Forget about it. I would love to see Roxanne Perez and officially being the tag team champion with Raquel Rodriguez. Yeah, totally makes sense, JT. Definitely. Yeah, it makes sense. And hopefully they can do it officially and they don't vacate those titles. And I'm saying this because once you understand that Roxanne Perez, she's in the middle of it, you can consider somebody who can fill the gap and who can fill the actual space right now, And Liv Morgan, I understand that she's a superstar, megastar, and whatever it is, but we need somebody to cover. And I think Roxanne Perez, she came at the right moment to cover up at in the Judgment Day at the end of the day. So definitely that would be my predictions. I mean, for that match, and we got a new follower. Hi, Steven. I'm gonna put the whoa. Where is it? Okay, yes. And everybody that is entering to the live chat, drop it in the comment section. How did you find this whole thing of WWE Night of Champions? It's all about predictions right now. Go ahead and drop it in the comment section. Your predictions. This live streaming again, your friend Carla, your analyst Carla. You can go ahead and subscribe on time or follow if you haven't followed so you can get notified for the upcoming live events. Huge reminder also, you can get the latest episodes of what's going on in Monday Night Raw, SmackDown. Alex, your ring announcer, Carla, your analyst. We tend to put a little bit of episodes every week. So you can double check it as it says in the screen right here on Spotify or Apple Podcast. The podcast, it's called Wrestle Splash Podcast. So you can download it for free. And best part of it, you can rate us with 5 star. Uh-huh. JT says, so will Dom be off television or will he still be able to be on there? Well, again, yeah, that's a good question, JT, because right now I saw it in the media specifically. They put it Wrestle Ops. There's a page. Okay, you can find it on Twitter. They said because of all their sources and whatever it is, right? Uh, it looks like he has a problem with the ribs. I don't know. He fought against who? Maybe in the dark shows, dark matches, whatever they call it, or main event. I don't know what type of shows they do it outside, right? On outside that are not televised. Maybe he got the actual problem or injury, right? I don't know. In media, it says undisclosed um, injury, but it's related to the ribs. Now, Dominic Mysterio, he's not super huge, right? he's Dominic Mysterio. So that could be the reason that it's going to take a while. I don't know if that could be a month maybe or a few weeks, right? And who knows, we can get that match finally between AJ Styles and Dominic Mysterio maybe on Monday Night Raw. I assume so. Correct. Yeah. I guess this whole week, a lot of sources they might be publishing about it. Because for what I've heard, it's supposed to be Dominic Mysterio and also Chad Gable, because Chad Gable was attacked by Penta. Chad Gable was provoking Penta, and Penta gave her a move. I don't know, Destroyer, Mexican Destroyer. I don't know the name. No, that's not the move. It's another one with the hand. Okay, I don't know what he does. Right, he grabs the arm and boom. It's super weird. I don't know how he does it. Whatever it is the case, Chad Gable is supposed to have also like an undisclosed injury. JT says if he's off TV, this can give Finn and Roxanne a chance to take over Judgment Day. Yeah, and funny thing now, they were saying supposedly for next Monday, the tag team championships, the championship is supposed to be on the line for Monday Night Raw. That'll be Finn Balor and JD McDonough teaming up. So I'm not saying they should win. They shouldn't. They had already the title for long time enough. I don't think they should win, but right now I guess they're focusing on that tag team thing that they have in the Judgment Day, and it looks like they have to make sure to lift up the ratings in the Judgment Day. So thankfully, I assume because Raquel Rodriguez and because Roxanne Perez, now they can help a little bit the whole thing with the Judgment Day. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think that right now. Maybe they do that, maybe not. But if we have Finn Balor again, yeah, it looks like they want to continue putting Finn Balor as a tag team and not as a solo. It has changed a lot. Everything related with Finn Balor. And Finn Balor, it looks like he's not he's like it's just a different type of leadership he has. What? JT says Gable having shoulder surgery. There you go. Yes, that's what I read. So he has a shoulder surgery. Uh-huh. Stings for him and El Americano. Yes. That's messed up, Chad Gable, he's been working so hard lately as El Grande Americano. And Chad Gable, the actual American made like always. and and considering that we have two actually performers, because he's working double, in case you didn't know. It's just crazy. I don't know. He had so much momentum with El Grande Americano. And yeah, it looks like it's confirmed, like JT saying it right now. He has this whole thing with the shoulder. Who knows for how long he can be out, right? I don't think it's going to be the same thing as Liv Morgan, right? Not 6 months. But if it is, then this could take, if it's surgery for real, it could be 3 months at least, right? Comparing to Liv Morgan, it's something bigger. But this one, hopefully, is not that big because America made what? He's supposed to be the leader. What? The rest of the guys? What's going to happen to them? I mean, it's kind of weird. And also, the following one, the last match that they, again, miraculously, they added to it. And we know the reason why, too, in case you didn't know, my friend. We know the reason why we have Karen Cross versus Sami Zayn. This is huge. It's been a while that we haven't seen a moment for Cameron Cross to shine. Let's put it that way. And he's been pushing it so hard outside of the media, outside of the TV. He even did a documentary thing and he was lifting up his name in a certain way with the fans. So this PLE, I don't know if this is the last PLE ever of Cameron Cross, if this contract is done completely or almost. But let's see what happens after the PLE. Kristen says Rhea and Raquel are going to destroy each other. That is a fact. That's confirmed in the news. Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez are two monsters. And I have to say like that. I don't know, almost same size, almost same weight, almost same everything, to the point that it reminded me for a moment when they used to have those matches at NXT. We're talking about 5, 6 years ago. Again, Raquel Rodriguez, she was the former champion at that moment on NXT. I don't know if you remember, my friend. It was huge with Rhea Ripley, like Rhea Ripley coming up from, NXT UK at that moment. It was something really, really special. And now that, the storylines and whatever they tend to do, now they have gathered together again after they are much more, mature, let's call it that way. It's gonna be really interesting to watch that match, seriously. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, JT says WWE stars are dropping like flies. Yeah, yeah. We don't know. And funny thing, this is the moment when I have to say like this. Do I say it or no? When there's so many injuries and so many stuff, whatever is the case, somebody has to cover you. And that's the moment that if they don't take advantage right now, I have to say it right now. I'm going to say my complaint. If they don't take advantage right now of this type of injuries on the NXT division, right, and they don't draft the wrestlers right now on time, it's going to be messed up. So there's a lot of, again, rumors. They were saying they want to add two more members. In case you didn't know, my friend, I saw it in the media. They were saying they want to add two more members for the faction, faction. I'm going to say weirdo because it is weirdo faction of Seth Rollins and, Paul Heyman and whatever. So they wanted to put um, um, Ricky Saints and Ethan Page. I don't know if it's that true, but I saw it already, like 3 sources. They were saying that the idea has been pitched. So I don't know until what point they would like to add those members, and seeing that right now there's two already wrestlers that they need surgery or something, or they have injuries, including Liv Morgan's. That'll be a three, right? 3 people. I don't know if they should consider like right away to draft the right people from NXT to the main roster, or start pushing somebody else, such as, again, Raquel Rodriguez. Now it's her moment. I don't know if they're gonna push a little bit more Stephanie Vaquer either. She's only been in the qualifying matches and that's it. Again, we have not seen lately that much Ray Phoenix. Also, I noticed they were saying a lot in the media that they want to draft so many wrestlers from NXT, but we don't see them yet. It says, Kristen says Raquel needs to be more agile and aggressive. She's not as aggressive as she was in NXT. In NXT, she was a monster. There you go. You see, it's been a while, and I understand. I don't want to sound too exaggerated, but I noticed kind of like a pattern. Um, Everybody, when you get into the rhythm, I assume, I'm not saying, I'm not a wrestler, right? You can tell. When you get into the rhythm, like you're getting to be well known, you get the popularity, you get the ratings, and oh my god, I'm in NXT or whatever. It's normal to have the hype. It's normal that you are so, yeah, like you want to kill everybody's, you want to get your momentum ever, just the same way we used to see it in Braun Breaker, an example, right? And then when they are in the main roster, I'm not saying they feel kind of limited, but it looks like they have to limit themselves, or they tell them, make sure not to exaggerate the character. I don't know if it's a thing that once you get into the main roster, it tends to be extremely competitive to the point that we don't see the wrestler the way that wrestler used to be before on NXT. You know, like I don't know if that's gonna happen. Who knows? If they, I don't know if that happened to Carmelo Hayes, an example. It's kind of weird, and I notice in some of the wrestlers, and that could be the actual example. What you just said, Christine. Yeah, that could be the example of Raquel Rodriguez, and it's been a while, and she's been dealing with this whole thing in her skin. She got the condition. She was out for a long time too because of the condition that she had. And I don't know if physically sometimes can affect you, can affect you mentally too. There's a lot of patterns and a lot of stuff going on that they tend to change. And I don't know. It looks like it happens for some reason. Once you go to the main roster, a lot of stuff is going to change to the positive way, maybe to the negative a little bit. But who knows, because some of the wrestlers that they have been in NXT and they've been drafted, not everyone are having momentum right now. Either they got released, you have a lot of examples that I'm not going to mention because, but yeah, it's kind of weird. And everybody that is entering to the live chat, drop it in the comment section. I have a lot of viewers, but I want to make sure that you can get notified for the upcoming live events and like this video. Super important. You can like the video, and also you can get that notification. You can hit the bell that is for free, so you can get notified for the upcoming live events. This Saturday, it's all about Night of Champions. Again, if you don't have Peacock, you can come to the live chat. Again, Alex, your ring announcer, and Carla, your analyst. We tend to do a little bit of everything, live reactions, watch alongs, WWE updates. So definitely we want to see you this Saturday, that we're going to be doing it like straight live from Saudi Arabia. 1 p.m. EDT is going to happen in this channel in Wrestling Battle US. On this match, seriously, I have to go. I would love to see Karrion Cross winning. Because of all the reasons that I was mentioning. It's been a while. Karrion Cross, that'll be another example. He's been pushed so long on NXT. I don't know if he got the championship for more than 1 year or 1 year and a half. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while, like 5, 6 years ago. By the time he was, competing with Adam Cole. Adam Cole, wow, that was a long time. But I'm saying with this, I don't think that Cameron Cross is going to win because apparently Sami Zayn, he's supposed to be Arabic. He's going to be his hometown. So that makes it. It makes sense. It doesn't make any sense. All the time it tends to be like that because you're in your hometown, right? You tend to win. You're supposed to win. Either everybody loves it or everybody hates it. So that's the reason, I guess, we're gonna see Sami Zayn winning this time and not Cameron Cross. So forget about Cameron Cross. Yeah, he has the opportunity and all this stuff, but it's not gonna happen. I doubt it. And and everybody that is entering to the live chat, drop it in the comment section. We're talking about it. It's happening again. 6 matches, crazy matches that definitely you cannot miss it. And like I was saying, it's gonna be at 1 p.m. EDT USA time. You can watch it on Peacock. Okay. And of course, if you're not, if you're located outside the U.S., it's supposed to be on Netflix. Everything is on Netflix now. So again, we welcome and we thank you guys, every single subscriber, every single follower. We got your notifications every time you share some content, the links, the shorts, everything in this channel. We really appreciate it. So definitely, we welcome the new subscribers, the new followers, a little bit of Twitter, a little bit of YouTube, and TikTok. So definitely you can be part of this community. You just got to make sure to like the video and follow or subscribe. Uh-huh. Sammy might ask to lose to cross. Well, yeah, that's what I just said. I don't think Sami Zayn, he has to win. Last time he did it. That's why, and he was in Saudi Arabia. That was the reason. Yeah, that's the reason that he's supposed to win. Kristen says Dominic Mysterio got injured. What is going on? Yes, it looks like. Yeah, if you're checking up in the media, right, in Twitter or whatever, it looks like he got he got like a 1 minute. It looks like he got like a undisclosed injury, okay, and it's supposed to be in the ribs. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be the reason that wait 1 minute. I don't know if this is supposed to be the reason of maybe he's been having matches outside that are not televised, those shows that they don't put it on TV, or he's had a long time and now the pain came back or whatever it is. Because we haven't seen nothing that Dominic Mysterio was punched, was attacked, or was something in the actual show of Monday Night Raw. So it looks like, yeah, it could take a month. But I do remember that Nick Aldis, he said it when he said it. He said it's not gonna take that long. AJ Styles, please just wait for it, and you will be the first one when you're gonna get your title shot. It's gonna happen as soon as Dominic Mysterio he's ready to fight. That's what happened. Yeah, exactly. So that's what it is pretty much. And like I was saying, again, it's funny. Like I was saying at the beginning of the live streaming, these 6 matches are about to happen. It's not like before. It's not the same thing when Vince McMahon was here. It's not gonna happen. 6 matches, 6 championships on the line, 6 titles. Forget about it. It's gonna be only 2 matches for the titles. Jacob Fatu's title, United States Championship. John Cena for the WWE Championship, of course. Um, the king of the ring, that is going to be Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. Super interesting to watch. And the following one for Queen of the Ring, it's going to be Oscar versus Jade Cargill. First time ever. That's going to be huge. And Oscar, you better win. Another one, the 2 more matches, like I was saying, they're going to add it. They added at the last moment. We know the reason why. Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley, and Sami Zayn versus Karrion Cross. So those 6 matches are gonna be. I have no idea if the WWE fans are super excited about it. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna see the 6 matches, and I'm not gonna get six championships on the line. Okay, but the main reason, in case you didn't know, my friend, it's because the next month this is about to happen, and this is your channel again. Huge reminder that we're gonna be doing and streaming the 3 shows that is supposed to happen next month, just so you know. And it's gonna be again the Great American Bash NXT, correct? I guess it's gonna be like 2 p.m. EDT, in case you didn't know. I mean, here in this channel and on Peacock. And the following one at 8 o'clock, it's gonna be Saturday night's main event. We just have one match that is supposed to be Goldberg versus Gunther for the actual World's Heavyweight Championship. And the following day, it's all about Evolution 2 for the Women's Championship on the line. That's pretty much the reason we're having this 6 matches kind of, right? Kind of. So that'll be the reason pretty much. That's why it's happening like the way it's happening. And like we were saying again, like I was saying again, even the media says or not, um, the show is going to happen with a bomb, with not a bomb, whatever is happening in the airport. Apparently, we are going to have this huge show. If Cody, JT says, if Cody will be turning heel soon, he needs to cheat against Randy in order to win. Yeah. But lately, I noticed a pattern. I'm not saying it's wrong. I noticed a pattern. Uh, when the faces, because both of them are supposed to be face right now. If you take a look, JT, right? It looks like when it's face versus face, just like Cody Rhodes versus Jay Uso, which I found it kind of nonsense. Uh, it looks like as their faces, they won't do that. They don't. They don't do it because it's baby face versus baby face. That's the reason. If the guy is heel and another one is, face, they tend to do it. That's normal. But on this one, it's kind of weird, super weird because both of them are faces. Both of them they wanna fight, clear and impeccable, right? That's the reason that I don't think that's gonna happen. If it happens, Cody Rhodes he got pretty great moves in his own way, and Randy Orton actually he kills it all the time in the ring. I don't know. They could be what Randy Orton. He passed already the 40-year-old. He's 45 or something, and it doesn't matter. He still kills it in the freaking ring. It's huge. It's huge. I don't think there's a reason that they need to cheat or something. Yeah. JT says win by holding tights. Nothing crazy. That was a good one. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can say that. It's unbelievable. And funny thing is that I really love the matches if you take a look when the wrestlers are almost kind of the same size and same way or whatever you call it. I really love it. Like right now, Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez is just perfect. It's perfect. I cannot stand, I would say, in my opinion, when I see the wrestler is super short or is super, heavy in the good sense, and the other wrestler is super skinny. I'm not saying nothing against heavy, whatever. Like I can't stand when they put, I don't know, Piper Nevin versus Zelina Vega. I'm like, what are you doing? Like Selena, she's about to get destroyed. Please don't do that. you know, like I found that too redundant. That's too much. But when you see the two wrestlers, same thing, same size, like I was saying, it gets really interesting to watch to the point that it grabs your attention to the fullest. That's what I love to watch. So Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes is just it's perfect match, perfect match. Folks, be safe out there cause it's so hot. Yeah, it's hot. It's like we're being baked in and fried in the oven. Stay hydrated. That's right. Listen to what Christine. I don't know how much water I've been drinking lately. This summertime, it just started apparently. But here in Florida is forget about it. You have to have water. Um, they can sponsor me. Seriously. What is this? Smart water. What? And Gunther is gonna beat the brakes off Goldberg at Saturday night's main event. And funny thing, now that you mentioned Christine, you mentioned that. Seriously talking, I don't know what matches are gonna put at Saturday night's main event. That's gonna be another live streaming, definitely. That's the reason you gotta make sure to subscribe. But this matches specifically for Saturday night's main event, I would have loved to see seriously a rematch for Jey Uso at Saturday night's main event, not the way it happened in the tournament. But that's my opinion. Goldberg deserves, yes, a title shot and blah blah because it's he's Goldberg, and we were holding on that title shot long time. So another match that could happen at Saturday night's main event, not sure. We have to see what's gonna happen tomorrow. I mean, sorry, this Saturday. And according for what happened on Saturday night, I mean this Saturday night, correct? Well, afternoon for us. We're gonna understand better who should have a match at Saturday night's main event. Seriously, because Saturday night's main event is supposed to be a show. Like, okay, we gotta put the show because it's that show. That's it. And funny thing, I have no idea. We have no idea. Alex and I were talking how it's supposed to work because AEW is supposed to have all in. That I don't even know. I don't even think they have sold out. They have not. Due to this, it's Triple H's fault. Triple H right now, he's having so much fun with the competition. And you know how it is. So definitely everybody who was present to the live chat, again, thanks again for being part of the live chat. Thanks again to every new subscriber, new follower. In case you haven't followed or subscribed, you can go ahead and follow right now, subscribe on time so you can get notified for the upcoming live events. This Friday, I'm coming back with Alex, okay, for another watch along and I mean for SmackDown. Thanks again, and you can put the replay in 5 minutes if you want to know all the predictions. Definitely, and thanks again to every person who was present in the latest watch along too.